were the final images of high school basketball we brought you in 2020. South Salem beating McMinnville in the state quarterfinals. The games and the world shut down the next day. More than a full year later, we couldn't be more excited and grateful to bring you a brand new season of Friday Night Hoops. What is good, everyone? My name is Orlando. Let's do this. We start the season with two teams who made it to the quarterfinals in 2020. Both Barlow and Clackamas lost a lot of firepower to graduation. The reload starts here. One of those graduates, Gonzaga's Ben Gregg. I see you, man, on the sideline to help out his old team. They could have used him in the first half. Barlow dialing the long ball, Gable Edwards hitting from distance. Next up, Drew Larson showing off the range. And not to be left out of all of this, Connor Hills extends Barlow's lead going into the half. But Clackamas would respond in the second half, fourth quarter. Ryan Lewis, the man's got a step back in his bag, giving Clackamas the lead, and they never looked back. Clackamas edges Barlow at home 58-52. Week one of the season bringing us one of the area's great rivalries. Benson and Grant tied for the PIL championship last year. The pace of this game was crazy. Ebony Clay, she's got game. Hard to believe she's just a freshman. But Benson has a lot of weapons. Good luck trying to slow him down. Teamwork making the dream work. Anna Brown for two. Benson takes it 64-39. Next stop for us, Jefferson, the Democrats hosting the team with the newest nickname in town, the Wells Guardians. Jefferson wasn't messing around, pumping up the pressure, and here is your play of the day. Marquise Cook to the top floor. Mookie messed around and had a triple-double. But it was the Lamar Washington show. We got a heat check, folks. He closed out the first quarter by draining threes on 3 straight possessions. The man could not be stopped. Listen to this. Washington dropped 52 points. I repeat, 52. Jefferson wins big, 103-76. St. Mary's got a big surprise this week. After 6 seasons, head coach Dewey Taylor resigned. The Blues 0-1 going into their matchup with Tigard on Friday night. Former assistant Kiko Flenna has taken over at St. Mary's, and coaching decision number 1, give Abby Graham the ball. 3-pointers all over the place in the first quarter. It was a rough night for Tigard because several players had to quarantine, but they fought hard. They just didn't have an answer for St. Mary's shooting. Elsa Cottrell from the corner. St. Mary's gets the W, 57-46. The Westview Wildcats visiting the Wilsonville Wildcats. May the best Wildcat win this one. Let's pick this one up. Second half, Westview up 4 just in time for the Wilsonville rally. Wildcats going deep for the end zone. Sorry, that's the wrong sport. Sydney Burns, Karina Borgen tied at 40, but Westview answers. Emma Ordinia for 2, but Karina Borgen at it again. Hits the dagger 3 for Wilsonville. Wildcats beat the Wildcats 55-49. A pair of 2020 playoff teams, Parkrose and Lasalle, facing off in Milwaukee. Lasalle looking strong. Nicholas Boyd away with the Euro step. 47-16 Lasalle up in the third quarter. Jacob Skukko, nice dish to Kian Edeling. Lasalle wins big, 68-38 your final. More Friday night hoops. We're already in the final weeks of the season up in Southwest Washington. Camas hoping to keep a strong season going at home against Skyview. The band in the Camas gym getting everyone going. Skyview jumped out to a fast start. Squeaky Johnson, sweet move for the pull-up. Camas tried to get something going. Fast break time. Theo McMillan, right place, right time for the Papermakers. But there was just too much squeaky. Right at the end of the first quarter, he's playing beat the clock, and you know that is butter. Skyview runs away with it 81-65. Let's head west to Union High School. Skyview girls visiting the Titans. This is exactly how I felt walking into the newsroom. Oh, it feels so good. This game tied at the half. Skyview doing some good work. Samantha Grossback. They call that having a shooter's touch. But Union took control in the fourth quarter. Lolo Witherspoon off the dribble, and she is money from the elbow. Then it's time for the Titans to go to work on the inside. Ariel Amantorp. This is just strong with the putback. Union gets the victory, 69-52. Evergreen visiting Battleground. I thought that was a real Tiger. I'm tripping. Battleground with some tough defense. Marissa Maunu with the steal and coast to coast for the finish. The Tigers dominant. Even had it working from the outside. Abby Bill, no doubt about it. Battleground rolls past Evergreen. Final count 60-43.